Hello everyone, this is Jan Monahan for Wrapping with Jan, and this is an unboxing of my Simon Says stamp kit that I ordered, and I'm very excited to see what's in it. Oh my goodness, look at this. And oops, okay, we've got a lot of die cuts in here. When you open it, as far as I know, this is still available. And when you open this up, open it up over a wastebasket or some kind of table to catch this. But there are lots of very ornate die cuts here. And I can't wait to use them. Oh, look at this. Oh my. Okay. All right, well, we'll take a look at this at another time because this is messy. All right. And then we have, I'm not sure, what is this? Who makes this? I don't know, but it's very color coordinated with the sequins, kind of a baby pink and a gold and a white, along with, look at the envelopes. Oh, look at the envelopes. This is a wood grain and looks like a Desert Storm and a gold. Then of course we've got Mom. You've got the word Mom and its shadow. And what's in here? Oh, nothing's in here. This is another envelope. These are so cute. And then we've got, well, let's take a look and see what's in here. This is velvet. And then we've got pom-poms. Again, this would go on, oh my goodness, this would probably go on a baby shower invitation or a baby thank you or a gift. I'll have to find something this would be great on gift wrap. And last but certainly not least are the Crystal Nouveau drops. And we can find, let's see. These will probably coordinate. Yep, this is just about the same color as the sequins. So, oh boy, I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this. So, on to our first project. Okay, for project number 1, I'm going to make a Mother's Day card for my mother. And what I've done, out of my very last piece of gold mirror cardstock, I took the Mom die cut, ran it through my Sizzix machine, and this is what I got. A very nice Mom script. Mom on here. And because this cardstock is slippery on both sides, it would be a good idea to put a something heavy on it, make sure that it stays. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the gold envelope that came with the kit. Let's see. So she'll know exactly. Well, she won't know who it's from. She's got 3 kids, but I'm the only one that makes the card, so I'm sure I'm sure. There we go. Now I'm going to put this block back to make sure Mom sticks on there. Now, also in the kit, I think if you remember, it's paper lace from Die Cuts with a View, and if you recall, there's a whole lot of stuff that comes falling out of here. So I'm going to put this aside and show you what I did take out of there. There's gold, I don't know what you'd call this, maybe a doily? Well, anyway, I'm going to turn them into gatefolds. I thought that they made a good gatefold card. And what I'm going to score this one. Now, I don't have a score buddy, so I'm just going to use my stylist here. But we're going to score where I've marked it. And it bends nicely. And we'll do the same thing over here. And off camera, I put some double-sided tape on the back of this card. Now, next one. And if there's any little spots that are sticking out like this, you can always trim them off, and it won't take away from your card. And depending on how you like your gatefolds, you know, it's not quite even, but she'll understand. And from my stash, I'm just going to take this little bit of raffia, run it through. And then I will glue it to my card base. Take that, glue it to my card base. Hopefully you have something some ribbon that's a little bit more substantial than this. This is all I had, but that's project number 1. Okay, on to project number 2. This is still going to be a Mother's Day card, and all this cardstock came in a kit. This was the green 80 pound, and this was in the 6x6 paper packet that came with it. And this is a card that I've got, and it's a 5x7 card. It isn't it's not a standard A2 card. It's a little bit bigger. And what I've done is I've already taped, double-sided tape. I've already taped the green cardstock to the front of the card. And then in my Sizzix machine, I took this, what is this? An infinity die. I think it's Hero Arts. Yep, Hero Arts. These are ovals, an infinity die. And I cut out the neckline of this dress. And then I cut out with 2 more of the infinity dies. I cut out a collar for the dress. Okay, there we go. With 2 of those infinity dies. And so that will go around just like that. And we'll chop this off. Okay. And so my mom doesn't have green skin. I just took a piece of, kind of a buff colored cardstock, and I'm going to tape that in there. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to glue this on, glue the collar on. But before I do that, I'm going to make something that buttons down. That is long enough. So let me put this down, and we're going to add buttons. And that came out of the kit too. Oh, come on. I think I'm going to use my glue pen for this. And hopefully this will be enough glue to keep it centered. I'm going to do a tiny bit of trim, and You'll have to excuse my computer. And then we will put Mom's skin on. Now, also from the kit, there comes all these puppy stickers, and these are cool. They've got everything from a birthday to Valentine's Day to sweet and cute and all kinds of things. So I'm going to use one of the stickers, or a portion of the stickers from the kit, and see if that won't work as a necklace. I think it will. So let's see if I can okay, here we go. And I think it's going to be about there. Now she's got a necklace in the kit. We're going to add some buttons with these Nuvo crystal drops. And what color? It's bright gold. Well, let's hope it's the same. Oh, it doesn't have to be the same as the necklace, but I am going to put some drops here. And voila! This is the finished project number 2. Okay, on to project number 3. I've started a gift bag. I took the green cardstock that was in the kit, and I took some white cardstock of my own, and I rubber stamped the clematis flowers and their leaves, and I used these with my Copic markers, and I will put those on the screen. And I went ahead and I stamped these in gold, and I embossed them with gold embossing powder, colored them in. I also took the script Mom from the kit, and I'm still nursing a little piece of gold mirror paper that we're going to put on there. And I fussy cut out all the clematis leaves. And I took a look on the internet, and clematis comes in just about every color of the rainbow. Blue was the one that I had the most colors with, and I am by no means a Copic expert. I need to take a class one of these days. But what I'm going to do here is put this, but if you want me to, just leave me a note and I'll give you the measurements that I used for this. This is a small gift bag. I have medium ones. I used to have large ones, but I don't think that those would fit in the camera range, and it would take an awful lot to fill up. So, oh, come on. We'll come back to that one. And I did my best to match my Copic markers to the color of the cardstock. And again, you don't have to use Copics. You could use any kind. You could use your kids' markers, watercolor markers. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to pop these up with some Pop Dots. And for those of you who are not familiar with Pop Dots, when you're finished with all the actual dots, don't throw this away. Cut these up, cut the extra stuff up, and I'll show you how to do that here just a minute as soon as I get. All right. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I also rubber stamped and embossed a gift tag, so I'll be putting that on. And okay, I'm going to show you what I mean here. All these, you take it, and these work just as well as the dots. So if you've been a crafter a long time, you learn how to stretch your supplies. So now for Mom, I'll put her on here. And there's Mom. Now, and once again, not to waste anything, I'm going to take the puffy stickers off of here and use them as fillers. For this gift bag. There we go. All right, and I've also got raffia that color coordinates with this. I've got kind of a mint green and a gold and a white. And where are my scissors? Here we go. And not to forget the gift tag. Now what I did with the gift tag is I took some of the Nuvo drops, and I'll probably do it on this one. Took the Nuvo drops and put those in the middle to kind of pop up the middle of the flower. And my recommendation is to do just a little bit at a time, because these will run together. And then it's just going to look like a big blob. You don't want that. And there, with the help of Pop Dots and Copics and Simon Says stamp. Here's project number 3. On to project number 4. Okay, on to project number 4. This is going to be a shaker card. I tore this out of the paper that came in the kit, and here it is. It's got all kinds of things. I kind of like this one because it was all hearts, and I thought that would be good for a Mother's Day. And I took this out and I cut it to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. And the reason I did that is because I've got these square envelopes that I'd kind of like to get rid of. And I cut a piece of cardstock 5 1/4 wide by 10 1/2 long, and I scored it and folded it. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the other, the puffy stickers that came with the kit, and instead of using memory, we're going to make Mom out of this. And I'm going to try and get this straight. I don't know how well it's going to work. Well, I took again from the Infinity Die collection from Hero Arts, I took a die and I cut a circle. And this circle matches the circle that, where is it? Oh. Is it that one or this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's going to have to be this one. And, yeah, it could be that one too. Anyway, I'm going to use one of those. I'm not sure. And I die cut this, and then I took some of the tool and folded it in half, and I have some double-sided tape, and plus I glued some of the sequins in there because a lot of times these shaker cards, all the sequins tend to run down to the bottom, so at least that somebody knows that there's, woo! There we go. All right, now this is going to sit right in the middle. And just for good measure, so I don't lose any more, put this down. There's one. And two. And we're going to add some more. And hopefully we won't lose these. All right. Okay, that's enough. And we're going to fold this over. And then we'll glue this. I think this is still going to work. And we're going to put this down on the card base. And there's your shaker card. And if you're going to hand deliver something like this, it's okay to glue some sequins to the outside of the envelope. But I'm not sure the post office would be real keen on having sequins all over the place. So, and Mom. There we go. And that is project number 4. After I completed this card and showed you it was done, I realized I had forgotten to take this off of these puffy stickers off and put it around the oval there. But this is project number 4, and this is the completed one. Okay, we're on to project number 5. And if you've followed my videos at all, you know that this is my go-to for tags and gift card holders. This is from Elizabeth Craft Design. This is called Tags and More 3. And so it's just a matter of cutting cardstock and cutting it down on both sides. And at this point, I only use an 8.5 11 piece of paper or piece of cardstock to do this. And now we can get on to this, and I'm going to take a piece of cardstock from the kit, and this paper, by the way, came from the kit. And I'm going to adhere this to the front of this card holder. So if you'll bear with me, I want to get, and this cardstock happens to have the word beautiful on the bottom of it, and it just happens that it fits perfectly on the lower part of my gift card holder. And we're going to cut this out, do it from the back. That's the easiest way. I suppose if I planned ahead, I probably would have used the Elizabeth Craft die to cut this particular piece of cardstock out, but I got lazy. Okay, and so there we go. Now we're going to put a hole in this. Okay, we'll stick a ribbon through that later. But on the inside of this, there is ample room for a gift card for your sentiment of any kind. And also from the kit, I am going to take these little hearts and adhere them to this slant. This is going to be a quick and easy card for sure. Let's see. Move that guy up just a little bit. And again, if you don't have these particular puffy stickers and you trust yourself, you've got a steady hand, which I do not have, you can always use the Nuvo drops and make your own hearts and glue them on that way. It will take a little longer, but I think the effect will be the same. Now, let's see. Get that one there, and I think we're going to have just enough. And we're going to have to cut this guy off, but that's all right. All right, we'll trim this one, and we'll trim this one. There. Now, I'm going to use some of this tulle that I used in my shaker card. You probably won't need quite that much. Let's see. And after you've put in your gift card holder, and there's nothing on the back, so you can add something to that. After you put in your gift card and your kind words, run this through the top. And make a nice bow. Let's see. There. And that is that for project number 5. So if we take a look back what we did here, we've got the gatefold card with we use the die cut for Mom, and we made the envelope out of one of the envelopes that came in the kit. And project number 2, we took the we made Mom's dress, and we even gave her some pearls. And as you can see, the Nuvo drops dried quite nicely, looks like buttons. And then let's see, no, that wasn't it, here. And then we made a gift bag with a gift tag with Mom, and with the exception of the gift tag, the ribbon, and the gift bag itself, all of this came in the kit. And then we made a shaker card with Mom on it. And then we made kind of a generic, I don't know, you could even use this for a baby shower, I guess. This is a gift card holder. So that's, and all these 5 were out of one kit. There's a Mother's Day kit from Simon Says Stamp. And as of this filming, as of this taping, they are still available. So, enjoy what you can and when you can, and use your imagination. And this is Jan Monahan for Wrapping with Jan, and I'll have the next installment in just a few days. Thank you and have a great day.